to this now. Residents of Westbury and surrounding areas have shut down Ontdekkers Road after prolonged water cuts in the area. The community wants the issue urgently addressed. The City of Johannesburg has promised action within 3 days. Newzroom Afrika's Nqobile Madlala spoke to the local councillor.
The community of Coronationville as well as Westbury is now standing down from the protest action that they had engaged on Ontdekkers Road. This is mainly because they were fighting over the fact that they don't have water. Joining me now is Melissa, who's going to tell us why the community has now decided to stand down.
We have the city manager here who told us that he engaged the MD for Joburg Water and they are working around the clock to actually restore electricity. We don't have electricity and water, but water within our community. We, as the community, decided that we will give them the time that they said they'll need to resolve this issue, and the community has joined hands in prayer and dispersed from the scene because we believe that the city manager took time out to come and address this situation, even if he didn't have the answers, but he came to listen, and that is all the community need, someone to listen to. So as we're standing here, most of the residents have left, and we will wait for the 3 days to hear what the city manager was indicating to.
And of course, Melissa, this has been a long-standing issue affecting not just the community members but also establishments within this area.
Yes, this has been a ongoing issue for over 5 years, where Coronationville in particular has been struggling with water issues, and just over a month there hasn't been a drop of water in the taps, which really affects the community.
And how has the hospital functioned in this time?
Shane, the hospital also don't have water, and that's why we're not working against them by actually allowing the doctors, the ambulance and all the emergency people to actually come through, because we are not an angry community. We are just a frustrated community.
Right.
And we're working closely together with the residents within the community, because we are all we have.
And lastly, I saw you engaging with the police there. Have you been able to let them know how the community feels about how they've handled them?
They actually don't care. What they said was, this happened this morning. The people was rough handled this morning. They were beaten up this morning. Not now, so don't talk about it now. So they don't actually want to listen to the community. They don't care if the community was beaten up. They don't care if the community was humiliated. They don't care about that. All they care about is the streets not being blocked and the community not having a peaceful protest. But I take it that they don't actually want to work. They don't want to work, and that's why they were in the haste to say, can we disperse? Why do they ask us as a community, can they disperse?
Thank you very much. That's Melissa Davids. She is a PR councillor within the area, but they basically are affected by water, which is an issue in this area, especially Westbury, Coronation, but surrounding areas. But that formally means that they now have stood down for a day after engaging, of course, with some officials from the City of Johannesburg. For Newzroom Afrika on channel 405, I am Nqobile Madlala in Westbury.